Okay, next game in the Joe case. Let me just switch over. So, Broken Pieces. Let me tell you about Broken Pieces. This one is not my usual type of game. I think it's a survival horror. But I'm not 100% certain, because when I first started reading about it, it was like, you know, I thought it was maybe going to be a mystery. However, it may turn out to be a survival horror. So I'm playing this on my alt account because I'm not sure how I will be. Well, it has survival horror as a genre, so if that is wrong, then I will fix that one. So, yeah. But for now, what I can tell you about Broken Pieces is it was developed by Elsewhere Experience, published by Freedom Games, and it came out on Halloween 2022. It's available on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, and it is £20.99 or $24.99. It has 13 achievements, and only, not many people have played this one either. This is why I play indie games, so people can see about games that don't have many players. So, the blurb, description of this game. When Elise and her fiancé decided to leave urban life and settle near the French coast, she could not imagine that she would end up completely alone. Now, surrounded by strange phenomena in a dark, post-Cold War climate, Elise will have to investigate and unravel the mysteries surrounding the region of Saint-Exil. Its ritualistic quote. I don't know why I'm saying it in French. Yeah, because we are on French coast. Okay, cool. Its ritualistic cult and its lighthouse overlooking the coast. Broken Pieces is an action-packed, investigative, and adventure video game, which is why I went, ooh. But then it's got a genre of survival horror, so I think the genre is just wrong. And this should be classified as an adventure type game. But what we are going to do is we're going to play a bit, we're going to see, and if we're like, oh, we like this, then I'll play it on my main. But if we're like, well, this is cool, but it's not my bag, then we'll just leave it at the Joe case. The game puts you in the shoes of Elise, a woman in her 30s who finds herself in the village of Saint-Exil in an imaginary region reminiscent of Brittany. Following an unexpected paranormal phenomenon, Elise is stuck completely alone and out of time. Ooh, your investigation begins here. You see, that's why it just sounded really intriguing. Though she does have a gun in one of the things. So I'm a little less about the gun. But on the, plus side, yeah, I can't submit a genre thing if I've not played it. But if I play it on my alt and register it on my alt, then I can submit a genre thingy on there. So, it also looks beautiful. So, there's that. But yes, I can't submit a genre discussion when it is apparently on my account, but I think it's probably not enough people. Oh, it's an Unreal one. Interesting. I don't think there's enough people that have played it that, care about making sure it's categorized necessarily. Not everybody is like, oh, this must be categorized correctly. Is anyone on my friends list played this? No. Interesting. So yes, came out 31st of October last year, and thank you to ID at Xbox for the code for streaming the streaming purposes. I think this was one of the first games that I got access to when I became a mod. So yeah, because I was just like, ooh, adventure something, and then I kept seeing survival horror and like, It's like there is a speedrunny thing, but also I don't know. Oh, thank you! Yes. I knew there was one thing I hadn't done. Broken Pieces. Let me just change the game over. Much appreciated. The leaky. I should make you just like an editor, that you can just do it for me. In fact, possibly during Extra Life, I may need some extra help with modding and running competitions and stuff. And I can pay in game codes, because I will have game codes. So, yeah, but I think I need to give some people editor privileges so that you can keep me right. But at the very least, thanks for reminding me. Let's see how this goes. So yes, I have a little ghosty next to it because I'm just not sure what to expect from this game. So let's put the timer on for an hour. We're totally going over the 3 hours, by the way, with the showcase. We're going to give at least an hour on each game, and that's okay. Might have a break after this one briefly. I didn't actually mean to click on credits. That went a bit quicker than I expected. But hey, sure, we'll just at least see, you know, we'll watch the credits first, and then I'll go into the options, which is why I was trying to go into the first place. Elsewhere experience. Actually, I'll let that run and nip to the bathroom, and then we don't have to have a break. Ooh, motion capture animation. Interesting. Ah, it's a good music. Cool. Awesome. I just thought while the credits were playing, it would be a great chance just to quickly do a quick stretch and bathroom break, and then I can just go through. I don't need to have a break. Great. Okay, so now it's going into the songs. We did all the peoples. Right, okay, so English. Ooh. Subtitles. Text size. Large, because even still that's quite small. Ooh, text background. Strong. Yes, please. HUD. On. Yes. Outlining. On. Yes. Audio. English. Main volume, music down, please. Tape, sound effects down, because otherwise it'll be in dialogue. Okay. Control settings, vibration on. Everything else is good. Apply. And exit. New game. Save slot. Okay. Original or combat reduced? A complete game is conceived by the developers, but also reduce the combat difficulty. Yes, please. Oh, fixed camera angles inspired by the experience offered by 90s survival horror. You see, it's a survival horror. Use them over the camera shoulder. More typical. Yeah, shoulder, please. I hate fixed cameras, but I just love this art piece here.
Pierre, I can't take the suit. You will need it too. don't feel right. Stay with me.
Ooh. Whoa. That is some seriously creepy texturing.
I see it now. We were all so entertained. We didn't see what was getting ready in the shadow.
It's also flickering, which really doesn't help. Apologies. If you have any kind of seizure-related disorder, this might not be a good game to watch. It's also quite loud.
Leave them alone. Looks like scientific documents, but I can't decipher what's written.
Well, I wonder if those are the things we're interacting with. No, I think they're just glow sticks. Okay. Knowing a little bit more about how games are made. Gives me a rather new appreciation for things. Her crystal is glowing. Also, love the, like, funny pack
This nightmare again.
shoulder bum bag type handbag thing. Tool belt, I guess. Like a holster type situation. That's great. Very convenient. Look, it's like around a leg like a holster as well. That is so cool. I kind of want a bag like that. Something.
When dust settles on your sport trophies, it doesn't mean you are getting younger.
There's something behind that wall that's highlighting, but hey, it's a ginormous teddy bear. I love it.
It's locked up tight. I miss listening to Pierre. He always used crazy effects on his guitar. Pierre's tape collection. Insomnia will be a nice excuse to put it in order. Might even find some of the music he made for me. I could use the comforting.
Oh, it's got a little cat in it, though.
Where are you going, Elise? I can't leave without my tape player.
Also, giant bun. I got some scraps. Okay, that's a thing, is it? Maybe it is survival-y horror. Giant bun? That was a giant teddy bear. Where's a giant bun? Are we talking bun or bun bun? can tell it's a Brittany game just from her manière. Okay. Hi, Elkesh. Also, yes, it is set in Brittany, or at least near Brittany. And what is a manière? Oh, the light casting on the wall looked like an ear? Oh, okay. Oh, her top! Interesting, yes. I think I had one of those when I lived in France, but that was, or something similar anyway. But that was not Brittany.
Nah, maybe later.
I don't understand having a toilet without a sink in the same room. It's kind of gross.
It's good to keep some rituals. Dear toothpaste, you are breathtaking. I could use a good shower. When this feeling of being observed will stop.
That would be me. Sorry.
Pierre's special mess room. I can't believe one can own so many trinkets. I remember he got stuck once when the electricity shut down in the city.
Oh, I can't go up there. So, okay, so you had a toilet next to it, and you have a secret room. Why could you not have just put the toilet in that room and put the secret room and put the stairs for the room in the other thing? Sorry.
My life turned into an item. Round and round we go, stuck at the same track.
You just need to change the record.
It's so dusty here. I could use a vacuum to clean the vacuum.
You use a duster to clean the vacuum. Okay, we want our tape player.
You come with me, my friend. It would get lonely without you.
One, two. 1, 2. That works? Okay.
I'm not judgmental of those people's
I'm
toilets
finally
are.
starting to understand what's going on here with the electricity. A priori, everything revolves around the lighthouse. I consulted many old newspapers, and the village gazette told me that St. Exel was very poorly served by electricity and regularly suffered severe power cuts. I knew that it was a very isolated village, which is what makes it so charming, but I hadn't thought of that. Half of the articles in the Gazette are devoted to the inhabitants who, tired of the cuts, ended up installing small wind turbines for their homes. The other half is about the lighthouse, and that's where it gets interesting. I read that the mayor of the village had installed underwater turbines connected to the building, which are capable of producing electricity thanks to the movement of the sea. This has enabled the village to gain autonomy and to overcome the failures of the general electrical network. Anyway, I think it would be worth going to take a look at the lighthouse, because if the turbine system is damaged, it could explain why some electrical equipment is out of order while others are still working. I'll tell you what I found.
Okay, hang on. So, le courant à Saint-Exile. I prefer pronouncing it like in a French way. I don't know whether she's anglicizing it. Les fantômes qui me poursuivent. The ghosts who follow me. Sorry, my atrocious French accent.
Fourth day that I'm stuck. I'm not gonna make it, Pierre. They terrify me. I don't know what to do. They hunt me like an animal. They have taken on a human form, but there is nothing human about them. They come out of nowhere without you expecting it and materialize in a kind of elusive black vapor. I can't do anything against them. I don't know how to fight them. I found a weapon, but I'm struggling to use it, and I'm always out of bullets. There's even more of them at night. They swarm like cockroaches. I have to shut myself up at home as soon as nightfall.
Anyway.
And they prevent me from leaving this cursed village, Pierre. As soon as I try to leave St. Exel, they arrive by the thousands and they get me.
So this
If they
is
catch
weird.
me, I wake up in my bed and it's been hours, maybe even a whole day. I'm their prisoner.
This is so really weird. Le caillou magique. A magic stone. Oh, the glowy on her wrists.
I would like to tell you about the bracelet you gave me right after we arrived here. You found that gem on the beach and crafted it into this beautiful piece of jewelry. You told me that you felt that this pebble had something special, that it radiated. Well, you were right, you know? He protects me from the monsters I told you about. If I smack it against the ground, it produces a shock wave that violently repels ghosts. Sometimes he can even dissolve them when they attack me. He is so strong that I decided to name him Rocky, since it's a rock. But Rocky is also a sensitive guy, you know? He doesn't like explosive noises. If I shoot a gun in his ear, he can even start a thunderstorm. At that moment, I feel transported to another reality, to another time. Once calm returns, I have the impression that it only lasted a few seconds, whereas about 15 minutes had actually passed. Better to use it sparingly. Sometimes I feel like he's almost alive. He gets lazy at the end of the day, especially if I made him work a lot. But, hey, nothing a good night's sleep can't fix. Anyway, all that to say that he reminds me a bit of you. It's probably silly, but I feel like you're watching over me through him. And that helps me hold on.
What you know?
I can't take this dream anymore. I wake up in this dusty tunnel-shaped cave. It is essentially made up of some kind of light-absorbing rocks, like the ones the insides of a planet would create. I go through this hallway and come across the ghosts that haunt me. But this time they don't try to catch me. There are also military and scientific equipment. I can't tell if they are studying or planning to attack something. A sheet of heavy smoke waits for me at the end, and it's too thick to see behind, and I'm attracted like a moth is to light. The closer I get to the exit, the more I hear ringing, until I realize it's my alarm, and I wake up like nothing happened, and at the same exact hour as usual, 8 a.m. If somebody finds this journal, I've gone nuts apparently. Do what you want with that information, or shove it somewhere warm.
Seulement la première. Only the first? Cursed and cursed. Yeah, just pronounce it. Depends on how someone pronounces it, right? Sometimes it has a thingy over the E, an accent. This cursed place, this cursed place. I'm not sure. I think it might be like slightly different pronunciation for technically it's the same spelling, not necessarily the same word. Right, let's just go, cause get on with the game. Let's at least do some of this survivaling. It's not up to the standard of... I think it's the hair, because the hair is weirdly segmented. And there's like a... It's almost like you can see the joins in everything. Oh, I know what I mean. There's an accent. An acute accent, if we're going to be specific.
Oh, forgot I found this old journal around town yesterday. Apparently they installed a secondary generator in the old lighthouse years ago. The extra current could help me out in my search for the other inhabitants. Let's check it out today.
It's like we've done a lot of games that are like different art styles. This is trying to be more realistic, and I think that's where it falls down a wee bit, because
I can't believe we moved with all these books. The worst part is, we most likely have doubles.
I think that's where it falls down, because it's really hard to do
Need to grab my things
realistic.
first.
Lots of books. I mean, you've got so much room on the shelf. Why are there books everywhere? You've not really unpacked yet, have
At
you?
least I know I can always find the things I leave in here.
I think that says ammo, but the font is a wee bit too small, despite me putting things on. Oh, high quality ammo. Low quality ammo. Got our bracelet. Oh god, I'm in the fan. We've got some scraps. Another Hoover.
I forgot it was here. Well, now I can clean the first one. Since the day of the attack, I stopped counting. Not sure it matters anyway. A little perfection for the road.
Okay, so we can replenish our health. Okay, maybe it is more I don't know. You know, to me, survival horror is a particular type of, you know, you have to
Another
survive.
undeniable friend. It would be easy to get lost without it.
And there is horror, whereas, you know, horror adventure is different. Oops. Shed light on the lighthouse. Gather my belongings. Get high quality ammo. Get notepad. Patrols. Inventory. Alternative cam. Notepad. Move. Interact. Orient cam. Press into something. Who decided that putting it on light green, such a faded thing, is a good idea? Because it's really not. Pause. Tape player? Oh, down is a tape player. Okay. Alright. B to run. B is backwards, that's fine. RB switches. You can click to put in first person. Okay, fine. Purple is collectible, orange is interactable, white is reading or description. Down to the tape player. Inventory. Contains ammo, keys, usable items. Inventory. Okay. Chest. Chest has limited. Okay, so I could put the scrap metal in the chest if that's what's gonna, you know, because then it'll craft me some stuff if I get some gunpowder, right? So that's like, I'll swap you.
If I get you back, I'll let you have the remote. I promise. After each storm, all you have to do is stoop to collect wood. Free heating. Completely locked.
Okay. But yeah, I think trying to produce something realistic is harder, so. But yeah, look, I just like, oh my god, texturing on the hair is making me cringe, I'm sorry.
Time to get it back.
Get my pistol. I don't like judging indie games particularly because I know how hard it is. but also...
It's probably dry now.
But also the hair is bugging me.
The former owner had to do a lot of tinkering to screw up such a mess.
It's like an example shooting range, so maybe we'll get to practice some shooting.
With all these storms, the previous tenant didn't know what to do with all the wood coming out of fallen trees.
Sets it on fire. It's like the highlights turn too far up. I think that's the problem.
Can't open without more stable electricity. Nothing interesting in this old garage anyway.
I know just enough to be dangerous, basically, about making games and models and stuff. It's like, you know, the rest of the character model's fine. It's just the face. There was a weird disconnect in the eyes, and the hair is bugging me. Got some powder. Okay, we'll go put that in the chest in the house if we can, I guess.
Without you, I wouldn't stand a second up there.
It's a propriété privée. Private property. Okay, so it looked like I could jump. I'm not gonna jump.
Last time was very close. I need to keep up with my training.
Can I go back in the house to put the things in the chest? Yes. I'm gonna switch to low quality armor. Okay. Excuse me. Again, not the game. My body is relaxing.
Good to go. And the last one. Now, let's warm up for some dodging. Okay, I'm ready. Better be faster. Now, repel training.
Like, I ever dodge. I don't dodge, but hey.
Next time, you will think twice about getting in my safe space. I'm glad this thing recharges during the night. Training's over. Getting out there seems a little bit less scary now.
Ne m'oublie pas. Mange un grand bol de spécial crabs avant et après être lavé les dents.
It's a
This
crab watch.
creeps me out.
So why do you have it then?
I love the atmosphere of the streets of the village with this staging. Too bad this is now linked to where my nightmare started. The access is condemned at the top.
Seigneur, qui sont nombreux.
I loved that
Yes.
statue. Well, before the cult vandalized it. They love leaving these tape boxes for their propaganda. Listen to us. Join the devoted. Maybe I should listen to it.
Dear people of Saint-Exil, this
Saint-Exil.
message is for you. I know our local authorities have been breaking their backs, picturing us as fools. Do not listen to this nonsense. Our actions are dedicated to all of you. Once the day comes, those who denied will finally see the truth with their eyes. The distant shall all be remembered. You are all invited to our next ceremony. This Friday, join us in the writing of birthdays from the departed boats. Let's put the world to rights. It's the only way now.
Et continue.
Really wanted to prevent us from following them. They've put it beyond repair during their escape. Nah, nothing of interest in these cars. The soldiers were perfectly organized and cut off all access. We had almost zero chance of escaping this mass kidnapping. Like sheep in the dark. Completely locked. I can still smell the perfume of stamps and papers. But no one will come to pick up the mail tonight.
Town's closed.
Ahead, Boisseau's Park and the beach. Left, St. Exel's Church.
L'église.
It won't open from this side.
L'église.
Really wanted to prevent us from following them.
Okay, so we really can't get through there. So the only way is down, I think. Let's go to la plage. I can bring out my French. My very, very, very rusty poor French.
Completely locked.
Wait. No, this is not the way we go, right? What? Where are we supposed to go then? Go to the lighthouse. Okay, fine, but... Ah, well, we go this way then.
I better be home before the night.
Noir blanc. Vers l'écran.
Left, the White Manor and the lighthouse.
Vers l'écran is a lighthouse.
Thomas Levins. Fixing pipes is all right. Now try with my life. When things get back to normal, you'll have plenty to do, my friend.
Can we get things back to normal? I mean, I suppose if there's a hole, you can fix
Completely
the...
locked.
You can finish the game in 5 days. It assumes that there is a... done thing. Sit on benches to save your progress and give Elise time to breathe. Cool. We'll look out for some benches, but we'll have to be heading back by like 6 or 7.
Oh, tu es mon seul ami.
And it's already been an hour and a half just wandering around town. So.
You again! Learn your lesson. At the edge of this cliff stands the famous flower house of St. Exel. It was given by its owner to the village, which still contributes to maintaining the quality of its gardens. Still inhabited, the building is regularly open for heritage events. Apparently someone was moving when everything stopped. This door has no handle.
Kick it.
This door can be unlocked from the other side.
I realise when I want to move the camera, having B to run is actually really horrible as a control scheme.
Completely locked. In a different scenario, I would have stayed here for hours with a book. You have to admit, the view is quite nice.
I have an axe. I have my axe and my bow. My sword.
The lighthouse! I'm getting closer.
Saving. Okay, nothing new. But it is saved.
Attention, following the latest storms, the coastal path is damaged. Certain trees marked with an orange cross present a risk of falling on hikers and must be felled. These can fall due to the slightest gust of wind.
Okay. Not tree can fall easily.
The village really isn't investing in its infrastructure, and storms make it even more problematic. This tree was marked to be felled. It could make a nice bridge. It's hurt, but that won't be enough. A storm could help.
Right, yep, that's it. Fire thing. The bracelet makes a storm.
Whew. Well, it doesn't seem to have awakened them.
Okay, the camera angle switching means that I can't get on this bloody thing and Okay. Every time I get on, I'm pushing forward. And then camera angle changes. And I have to remember to stop. And I've just done, like, back and forth, like, 5 times in a row because of that. I don't change the camera angle when you're crossing a blinking bridge, please.
Suicide phosphorus, recognizable by its phosphorescent dress. It made its appearance a short time ago in the region of St. Exel. With its lightning growth capacity, it is able to grow in a single day. Ripe, they can be enjoyed by some coastal birds. Interesting. Maybe I should gather some of these. Hope the police will not catch me with these shrooms.
Shiny mushrooms. Which we can throw to distract birds.
This door can be unlocked from the other side. I can still picture the fishermen landing their daily catch of crabs and fish. I think I'm going to need a lever.
Appreciate the not showing us climbing because climbing is hard.
Ugh, too bad I don't have change for these tourist traps.
Okay, the sea made a column? What the hell? The crème. What? Oh. The weird water things are... There's a couple.
This buoy clearly defines what St. Exel is. A small, isolated fishing village where time seems slowed down or even frozen. A usually calm place where the haunting sound of the waves punctuates your day.
No, ladders are harder than stairs. Because stairs is just sort of terrain elevated. As long as you can bend your knees, it's just like walking up. But with ladders, you have to
Some
climb.
boats were spared by these mad cultists. Someone stole the circuit breaker. This door requires electricity. You are facing the lighthouse named Le Crane. The lighthouse was built in 1835, a veritable directional beacon for the sailors of the coast of St. Exel. It was nonetheless decommissioned in 1983. It is only in 1988 that Le Crane was put in service again, welcoming a hydraulic generator that supplies the village.
Which is what we're going to try and turn on.
It's like someone just came for this incredible spectacle and forgot his bicycle. But these things were not here before the attack.
It's very shiny in here.
access to the top of the lighthouse is condemned. Apparently, multiple people were working here.
Filing cabinets?
Why
On the
did you have to
stairs?
be so
That
close?
seems very safe.
Because of recent events, a lot of circuit breakers were stolen from the electrical gates. While we wait to receive more, we keep the last one inside the equipment locker. In the meantime, don't hesitate to use the same one on different gates.
Useful information. Okay. There is probably some more down there.
This is a complete mess. It's like they pushed everything to the side to make room for something else. Looks like a lot of security for simple maintenance equipment.
It's not 1973 then, okay.
So, this is where the electricity of St. Exel is largely generated. The turbine shouldn't be too far.
Hi, Heather. So yeah, where do I find a code? Let's see if there's anything that looks like a 4-digit
They
code.
actually
Send
locked
out.
the doors behind me.
Oh, cool. Well, we'll have to go forward then. Saving, that's not a good sign. What are we on achievements on this? So, finish the main story. Finish in less than 5 in-game days. Some secret stuff. Contain all the tapes. More secret stuff. Oh, I like that percentage. Souvenir items. Key without getting close to the bird. Okay.
This panel seems to monitor the pressure within the turbines. Only the first one appears to be working correctly. Local police apparently suspect the cult has started kidnapping people. It is indeed curious so many people would disappear without leaving a note. Their last ritual site is located near the lighthouse, at the Point des Mâles. Might be worth checking out.
What I was trying to do was look at the objectives, and then suddenly there was a dude.
Someone left a note for his coworkers. Franck is so fed up that we keep forgetting his birthday that he has set the day and the month as the padlock code. Can someone change that back to the inauguration date?
So we need to find a birthday then. Quelqu'un peut-être prendre son tour les semaines suivantes? Can someone please take their turn in the next weeks? Calendrier de tour de ronde et surveillance du système. So it's basically just the time, the work timetable. Could be indicative of his birthday, but you know.
Nicholas system? That's probably where the town's additional current is monitored. It's a bit much for just a common lighthouse. I can probably restart the system from here, once the pressure is fixed.
The subtitles probably had the translation, but I was fine with whatever it said because I could read it.
So they had to make space for these machines? They do not seem to belong in a lighthouse. Good thing
It's
nobody
like
can find
old-fashioned
them
computer.
here. It's completely dark in here.
Is there what? Torch? The door's open. Need to fix the pressure, but how do we do that if we don't have any light? Or can we even? I don't know if there's actually anywhere to go in there. Okay, so we're looking to fix the pressure, but how do we do that? Yeah, I don't think you can actually go when it's dark. Okay.
Watchtower schedule and system monitoring. The entire workforce is listed on the board. Something is written here, too. Could anyone pick up Frank's shifts for the upcoming weeks?
Ah! That's where we're supposed to fix the pressure. Well, okay, so...
The valve is missing here. It's completely stuck.
Find a valve and fix the pressure. It got set back to the inauguration date, just to be clear. We've got a circuit breaker, but that doesn't help me find a valve. Unless we have to go out. Maybe we have to go back up and go through that
It's
gate.
not good.
How many tapes left? Gonna have some tapes. Might be that it's actually quite a way until you can get the first achievement in this. kind of hoping we'd at least get the first bit. But it's also okay if we don't. We've had an introduction.
All right, so now I need to fix these colored cables in the right order.
Okay. Black, white, no blue.
From the depth of the sea, his anger spreads through our families. This sounds terrifying. Wondering what's that thing they mention all the time.
Looks like an angry present. Could be an angel.
Despite the mess the protesters left behind, you're still offering comfort, aren't you? Franck, the 19th of March, 1967. This is one of the places of contemplation in St. Exel. It was vandalized just before everything went down. Only one destination for you, my bag. Can you?
Eleventh, 19th of March. Because there was a gate down here that needed power.
This door requires electricity.
Ah. I still need a thingy, so I guess we try. Except I think we're coming to the other end of the. Yeah, there's a minute left, so I need to find a valve before I can switch things on. There's some other gates. Needed a lever as well. Timer's gonna frick me in a moment, just so we're clear.
This door can be unlocked from the other side.
See, that one didn't change camera angle. So yeah, so it's quite a way to the first achievement. So far it's a little bit Alan Wakey. I don't know what to, you know, take of the, make of the, there we go. I told you it was going to make me jump. I don't know what to make of the, survival horror aspect of it, but I'm intrigued. I'm not sure that necessarily gives us enough of a, view into the game, but hey, it was a showcase. We did an hour, and we've got one more game to go still, so I'm going to switch to the end screen. It's not the end of the stream, but I am actually, because I need some more tea, going to do a quick break before the next game. So feel free to get some hydration and stretch yourself. So thank you to ID at Xbox for that game, and everyone else, stay tuned.